Today was the first day of the new Tennessee legislative session, and abortion is back on the agenda. More than a few Republican members seem to be interested in making changes to the state's highly restrictive abortion ban, which makes no exception for rape, incest, or to protect the life of the mother. When the legislature passed the so-called trigger law in 2019, most supporters believed it was symbolic. They did not imagine that a constitutional right to an abortion under Roe v. Wade would be overturned by the Supreme Court, but it was. Now some state lawmakers are having second thoughts because the Tennessee law potentially makes doctors criminally liable for performing an abortion unless they can prove in court that the procedure was necessary to protect a woman's life. How backwards is that? Still, Lieutenant Governor Randy McNally thinks the trigger law is okay as written, and has even suggested that rape and incest victims have access to emergency contraception to prevent pregnancy, which is one more example of men telling women what's best for their bodies and their health. It does not matter where you stand on abortion. Our mostly male legislature was wrong to pass the suppressive trigger law. Thankfully, it appears many of them are now having second thoughts. So, as the legislative session continues, let's hope they make reasonable changes to an already terrible law. I'm Otis Sanford, and that's my point of view.